Wow.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And then,
Last time I played
game
was
two,
one. I
game two-
out-carried Reaper when I was
Yeah,
drunk.
one of them just said yo in the chat, like on the website.
Yeah, go deal with that,
okay.
CoolHands.
Come
I
on,
will
CoolHands,
deal with that.
fetch us a free
I'm
victory.
only doing a couple things at the same time.
Well, you're doing your duty as team manager, and you're casting.
I'm aware. Listen, I'm aware.
Guys, every
Okay.
time I die, I'll do some
Don't at
homework.
me.
It's a good plan.
Hey there, I'm CoolHands. Before we get into the game, just wanted to let you know that for the first about 10 minutes, there's a lot of background chatter going on. I have provided a link down below to skip forward to when the normal cast resumes.
Yoey solo cast.
Nope, I'm here. I've got 2 screens just for this. I can't see my audio balance anymore, but I'm gonna pretend it's fine.
I'm sure it's not.
So okay, backstory. This Purdue team,
How's your
used to have a
audio balance
challenger
doing,
team.
CoolHands?
What are you doing? Your mic sounds ass.
They watch each other ward.
Yeah, I think the Radiant ward caught Treehard, even though he got his ward down first.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is funny because he actually orbed out. Treehard did, so probably means he was a little bit slow in leaving the base.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're actually
my
gonna fight
God.
for this D ward. This is gonna be interesting.
Foo squash Shadow Demon, I go to sleep.
Oh my
So
god, he
the
missed!
backstory-
He fucking missed!
Oh my god! Oh, no! The sentry's gonna get D-warded. Oh, Grim gave up on it.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
he
they
missed,
did
and then
get
he
it.
got
They
the
did get it.
deny.
They got the deny
What
on
is
the
this
obs.
fight?
But
Yo, are you live?
this is live. Yeah, this is on
Yeah,
Twitch.
this is live.
You got in the lobby and you didn't let me in.
Nope.
What's the lobby called?
Wait, what lobby?
Mac, you have your own lobby to join.
I know, I'm trying, it doesn't exist.
No, it's not. Your lobby's not up yet.
What the what?
This is so scuffed. I love it. Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's very professional.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like a big boomer right now. I have no idea how to use this NACE website.
I love the new
Big
NACE website.
boomer.
As an
This
aside.
is like the 4th CSL website I've used, and I've just given up. How do I find
this
our
one's
matches?
nice. This one's
How do I
actually
get
nice.
to our matches? How do I just see
I
our
linked
matches?
it. I linked it in the match discussion channel.
Yeah, but how would I get that? Without someone holding my hand.
You can click on it from the league page.
Where's the league page?
Oh, aggressive.
There's this.
Jonathan.
If you sign in, there's a bar on the left that says My Leagues.
It just doesn't say that.
Then you're not signed in.
I am signed in. I'm looking at my profile right now. I am Moth.
Okay, you don't want to be in your profile page.
How do I
From
get
Squash missed
anywhere
this.
else?
He's actually washed.
This is scuffed as
He
fuck.
is washed. He's giga washed. Like the game is already over.
Is this mainline CSL esports.mainline.gg or is it a different website now?
It's a
It's
different website.
nace.star,
Oh my
nsl.leaguespot.gg.
Oh my! I
Oh.
hate this so much.
This website's way better. I mean, oh, I missed first blood. Man, no.
Bro, best streamer ever.
It's
How
just
do I?
sad.
I can't even see my leagues. My
And you
seasons?
BT versus
Sorry,
Brown
Purple Fudge.
Esports. Yo, how's it going? Wow, what a great
Oh, I
talk.
found it. I can't even talk in this. What the hell?
Do you
But
love
Teacher
me?
plays a mean Night Stalker, right? I mean, they picked comfort heroes like across the board, right? Except for maybe Fudge Snap. I don't know what Fudge plays for.
Does
but every
Bunyan
other
play
hero-
Razor?
Yeah, Bunyan's plays Razor, right?
Didn't know that.
I think Bunyan's big like offlane dominating pool, which
Yeah.
Razor has been historically.
Why can't I type in this chat, but
Yeah.
CoolHands can? Oh, there we go.
I can't either.
Oh, I don't want to
Because
request
I'm
my
the
moderator.
manager.
Your name is Plague. That is very toxic.
Oh no, Fell taking a lot of damage. He had a big stick actually, so he'll be fine.
Did.
John
Phil has
Plaggy.
a
I'm
very
charged.
big stick.
Bro,
That's
what's
right.
going on?
Bunyan's just.
How
How
can
can
they
they type in the
I
chat?
really
This is
like
this is
that.
absurd.
They said yo. We replied 1 minute and 4 seconds later, and they haven't responded in the
Wow.
last 4 minutes. What the fuck?
That's a Shakespeare of our time type play right there.
Talk to us.
So yeah, Fusquash winning the lane after months of absence from Dota.
Wow. Wow.
I'd be
That's
amazed. Like this is
kinda
a very
ridiculous.
hard lane to lose. I mean, Puck's not the hardest matchup for.
Bro,
against
we
Shadow
already
Lane,
1-0.
but-
Are we gonna gamer
No.
them?
Nope.
But it's 9 o'clock. There's no lobby.
It's
a
9 o'clock
rescheduled-
on a
it's-
Wednesday.
they have 10 minutes.
Toxic ball.
I smell a 1-0.
Okay, if I need to make this lobby, this is gonna be interesting.
But you don't have to. We're forcing the 1-0 if they don't make it.
Very scuffed.
Oh, I had to refresh the page to have the chat update. What the fuck is this website?
Mine updates automatically.
Mine didn't at all. I had to refresh the whole page.
So
Should we go in the other chat for this, or are we just gonna sit it out in here?
Well, we have to be here because CoolHands is here.
Oh yeah, CoolHands is here. I like CoolHands. He's a good man.
As far as
Oh
I can tell, the
no,
only
Bunyan.
person that can talk in this chat.
yeah.
Bunions has
Miggity
fallen.
Mac, you have the ticket, don't you? Bunions
do.
Did fall.
Should I set up a lobby, or is that the? Do we just take the dub? Fuck them. I want to play
No,
Dota.
no,
I, don't,
go-
I
go
want
play
to play
Dota.
Dota tonight.
Yeah, you can.
The
You can
dub
just go
without
make. You
telling
can
them
just go
and
make a
then
lobby.
play anyway.
You guys a live house today? Anyone?
Nope.
Oh, Mac just typed in the chat.
Hey, you just asked that. Did I Carter that asked that? Carter, you're on our team. You know what's going on. You can't Skype off CSL matches to then play in-houses.
I did not ask that. I don't know what you're
top
talking
lane,
about.
a nice
Oh,
two-man
who asked
storm. Ursa gonna
no,
kill
yeah,
Nicole Fudge. Looking to be nuts,
Teacher going
but
down.
go back off of him. Yeah.
Wait, how do you talk in the chat, Miggity Mac?
I clicked on the little gray bar at the bottom where it says type message here. I typed the message and then I
Ursa
pushed
gonna go for
enter.
it on Fudge. Yeah.
And
Fudge
then I
stepping up
pushed
into the roof.
enter. And then I
It's actually
pushed
fine.
enter. Get that.
Alright, get
That'd be
that
fine.
fucking sass out of here. There was a button I had to add myself to the thread. Shut the fuck up.
Big
You're
boomer.
having trouble
Big boomer.
messaging each other. Oh man.
You'll need me to do it, or are you gonna be able to handle it? That was a question.
Yeah.
Agreed.
This is amazing. How many people are in here?
Wait,
Enough
Too many
enough
for
an
an actual
in-house.
cast.
Let's go.
Swap is actually part of your last name? Holy shit.
Mac is your last name?
Yes.
That's cursed.
Bro, Moffat?
Squash.
Is it Moffat?
Bro,
How's it?
we actually have.
Man's up. Actually, he's gonna get
dog's
manned up on
Alright,
by
guys,
Puck. Puck
let's stop. Let's stop watching.
doesn't have
this game.
mana
Let's
for
go
another
now.
orb.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Who's
We have
so
9.
lucky?
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
Let's
good.
hit up the in-house. Let's go.
CoolHands, close your stream. Mac is
Hit
dog
some
gaming.
tip.
Yep.
Nope.
Close the stream. Time for
Mac is
in-house.
actually dogs. 10 seconds.
It's actually huge. Who's got should have died, but there's no mana for another orb.
It's very impressive.
I don't know if it's impressive or lucky. I don't. I think Akash is too
so it's
washed.
always impressive.
I think Foo Squash is too washed to be able to
Our
calculate
captain
that
is
in
flying.
advance.
I mean, okay, yeah.
Yeah, their captain messaged me. He said he's at a conference. So
He's at a conference.
yeah,
What a guy.
Mac, just set up the lobby for them.
Alright, I don't want to fuck this up. I'm gonna stream this to you guys. You're gonna tell me what to do. Because I don't.
Let's
Moth
go.
knows exactly how to do it.
Go.
Akash dies.
Well, why doesn't he have the ticket?
I-
Who's
I've
bush
missed
feeder? Oh no,
kills.
teacher's
Oh
diving.
my goodness, that's so much damage on Bunions did onto Timber. Wow.
Do I have to make a lobby then?
I saw
Who's
the
bush
HP.
succeeding
pulls.
in the meantime?
Alright,
What am I
so
doing?
Yeah.
automatic priority. No wait,
Getting
manual or
hit by tree hard.
automatic
Yeah.
priority. No
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah, automatic.
Fudge on the top
starting
lane, tree hard, gonna come in with the
Oil.
oil. We'll take
league
him
and then
down.
set that to the ticket.
Big fudge solo kill.
League.
Spectator
Big
delay
punch
set to
solo
5
kill.
minutes.
Why are we all doing this in the same
Spectator
channel?
Yeah,
delay.
would you guys mind going to the other channel?
CoolHands, you're our team manager, bitch. Can't just
Go to B team.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna. Okay, Miggity House. We're joining Miggity.
Is it captain's mode or captain's draft?
Content
Back
is
up.
way better than
Captain's
anything
mode.
CoolHands and
Mode.
I could have made.
Holy shit.
Alright, spectators enabled,
This is the best in-house
delay
movie.
5 minutes.
It is
Pausing
the best
unlimited.
in-house.
What's the password?
I'm
Best
actually
of 3
watching that. I was
series.
so distracted I can't move the camera.
Should I do a best of 3 series?
Yes.
Okay.
It won't work, but you can try.
It does
I'll
work
be
if
no,
you link
no
the
password,
previous
no
game.
password.
Weaver hasn't earned.
What's
Very
the password?
I think it's just NU Dota 1, yeah.
Do CSL 2022.
Yeah, Bunyan's is actually kind of sad here.
Bunyan
Like at this point, Lion has to be careful. Like Fell getting this full
Bunyan's is having
is
a good
actually
time
good.
in the net worth compared to.
Oh, they brought the Grimstroke down. They're gonna find this kill onto Lion for sure.
Is this all correct?
Wait, what's the password?
CSL 2021.
2021? It's 2022.
2020. It is CSL 2022.
Oh.
I just misspoke.
Is it? So what?
You do have the read.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
I should have called
Oh,
Moody.
it's
Is it capitals? It's capital, yeah.
Capital, dude.
Capitals, dude. Who's this guy?
Bro,
What the
like, I'm not
fuck
gonna not capitalize an acronym. Who do you take me for?
Guys, I've got a
People
team
who
already.
want
prepped.
people to
What
be
is
able
the
to
logo?
find. You should probably change the name from Make It
Okay.
House to NU versus Brown.
Fuck's a.
I probably should.
Fuck down bottom.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
Ravage!
stop! It's actually a Ravage. It's actually the Ravage. Blue Squash with the TP. They should find at least Timber here. See if they get more. A nice disruption to stop the Timber chain.
Alright,
Soul
so all
Assumption to
good.
follow.
Go to the chat.
That's a huge coil, actually. Coil onto 3. 3 Shadow Poisons enough to take down Timber. Buck's gonna fly away. Oh, the Impale just misses. The Earth Spike, rather.
What a Ravage. That turned that
That
fight
was huge.
entirely.
Oh, Fudge!
What a cookie.
They had no vision. Fudge didn't know he could keep going, and they lost him. And
Oh,
they
and
have
now the
down,
Razor
overcommitted.
dies for free?
Is in trouble.
Tree Hard's back.
Oh,
Bunyan's
he lives?
trying
He
to
lives?
get away. Grim has
Look
no
at that
mana
speedy
for
boy.
the Stroke of Fate. Gonna get the silence off onto Fudge. Fudge gonna go down for it. And Beltos up
Now
here.
nice
Now
fuckers
here comes Teacher. This is a party in the bot lane. Oh my goodness.
Big party.
Teacher with the ulti. Gonna be able to run down Grimstroke. Aru.
No points
Under
in
the tower
silence.
will go down, and they're still hanging
You get
around
chat,
on
no
the
points in
Northeastern
silence.
side. This is nuts. Where'd Food Squash go? Oh, I just missed his hero model. Goodness, I thought he was back mid or something.
Alright, let's check out the net worth.
Yeah,
Ursa.
for sure.
Firmly on top.
Yeah, Ursa's
Then-
been farming away, so
He's just been chilling. Been chilling, enjoying life.
the only thing is Ursa really doesn't have the best game. He's trying to fight into Razor and Night Stalker cores, which doesn't feel the best. You don't really like jumping either of them. as an Ursa.
Shadow Demon as well.
When did they pick Ursa?
You think we were watching the draft? The draft
Yeah.
happened
Wow.
like 45 minutes ago now, because the lobby broke game 1. They had an instant DC and then the reconnect
we
button
had-
broke. So
We had some extra individuals having a great time joining us, giving
Yeah,
us great
yeah,
content. Ooh, Bunions with the Boots of Travel Rush. Love it.
see, it would be great content if there was content before it.
Nope, it is the
To
content.
this point, I'm not sure that it was even content.
It was a masterpiece, is what it was. It was
It's
enjoyable.
actually a very stationary map. They're gonna get this tier 2 bot, or tier 1 bot rather, and have Timber anchor the tier 1 top, so Bunnies can't just
Very
trade it.
nice
But
trade. They're gonna gain a lot of map control from this, and if the Radiant can't push out this Timber,
I mean, Bunnies looks to be holding this Cardi. The Chakram, oh my goodness. The Chakram slowed the melee creeps enough to get an extra hit on the Cardi from the tower.
it's very
Lets it go
impressive.
down. It's actually such a big play that, like, seems so insignificant, right?
Yeah,
It's actually a smoke
That's-
rotation from the Purdue side coming in towards mid.
they're coming to kill. From
That,
Josh.
Northeastern didn't have a
Wait,
ward, but they're
scanned it out.
grouped up for this like they know. And they do, yeah, they
They
do
scanned
scan.
it out. It was a
Huh.
great scan from,
It's gotta be that Foo Squash map sense, you know?
of course, has to be.
Unless they got D-warded and I missed it, but I don't see any D-wards in the log, so
I think that was the Foo Squash
it's a
map
very nice
hacks.
dodge, yeah.
Hacker that he is.
I feel like also Puck's been ganking a lot. Like, I feel like he should be more ahead, considering how this game's been going.
I'm
Yeah.
drinking with my presence.
But Foo Squash has been given just kind of free reign for mid lane.
They're gonna go.
And here
look
comes the
on
gank
Timber.
onto Timber, yeah.
And
Should be a pretty clean kill with the thing.
we have to
Takes
do
him
anything
down.
on the match page. Go ahead, stop ignoring me.
No. We're checked in already. I checked us in.
Then we can't swap our player anymore
We can swap
if
out
we
with-
need to. As in, like, if Justin doesn't show up. Because he's playing Psychonauts for the last 4 hours.
No, it's fine. They've historically have never cared who's checked in.
Okay. Thanks, Team Captain.
Yeah, there's actually no swap button on the main page, but you're allowed
I
to
guess.
check in whenever you want to.
Okay.
Mass TP's to the mid lane.
I want to see Radiant lose this game so bad. With
I
all of
think
my heart.
Purdue's a very good team. Purdue's like
I think
actually
Purdue
a
is
good
very
team. So
good. They played
that's a huge
pretty-
coil in the
really
mid.
well.
Teacha silenced up, pretty useless. He's gonna be disruption save as Timber went down, but oh my goodness, the Grimstroke hits everyone!
wow.
Literally bigger than a rabbit.
That's insane. Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Somehow though, Northeastern managing to stay relatively healthy. And right now at 2 for 3, Ursa getting caught by the Shadow Poison.
They're just gonna die.
Third
here.
Shadow Poison gonna hit. Ursa could be in trouble. Ursa has no ulti. Fourth Shadow Poison comes through. Tosh with the pig pull, not gonna be enough. 4 Shadow Poisons, 400 health. It's gonna be just enough for Ursa to live, I believe. And yeah, he goes down to 150. Wow.
Hard.
So Purdue does end up cleaning up after that fight.
Wow.
Maybe that would have been enough.
Toxic.
What the heck?
Bro messaging in the chat with face.
Bone Bro's in the lobby and I'm
Bards.
not.
Yeah, I mean, this Purdue team maybe not the nicest of teams, but
That
I
would
don't know
be
who
cool
this
to
guy
say
is,
if I was friends.
but he's based.
he's actually not the most based one of all of them somehow.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Arteezy guild
but
member.
no flame, you know, no only minor flame. I guess it's allowed now. It's been offensive, right? That's how it works.
Sure.
But yeah, so Dyer up to a 2K net worth lead. I feel like I've got to get more used to saying team names as well, right? I know I'm Purdue and Northeastern, easy. Here comes Teacha looking for the
Just
gank.
running
They're actually going to
away.
run into the rest of the Dyer team. Yeah,
Versus just running away on the net worth. And
they see him on the ward,
Onion's
so
been
they're
a
able to
greedier
bail.
item, and he's still 1,000 gold behind.
Yeah.
On,
Yeah,
on
he kind
Razor.
of he seemed to feel the need to play around the timber a lot more. And like everywhere he went, he was mirrored by the timber. This is a 5-man smoke rotation, so
5-man
hold that
smoke,
thought.
Make
Looks like they're gonna
balance
catch
that
out
way.
Fudge. Charles gonna
Oh,
roll
what
forward
a
with the
jump.
Inkswell, caught out,
It's not wrong.
and Vic's able to clean him up. Teacha looking to TP out, and looks like they're all gonna get towards mid. See if they can put any pressure on this mid tower. Puck gonna TP in. Yeah, Treehard will stop any pressure from coming out.
Treehard has his own boot to travel to counter.
Everyone has boots of travel this game.
I guess so.
The Food Squash doesn't get it. No, he doesn't. Maybe I just said everyone because I clicked on those two.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, everyone. Yeah.
it's okay.
Oh man.
But the
The one thing that could save Northeastern here, right, is Purdue spent a lot of time running his 4, and they've invested in these items like the Boots of Travel on Puck. So typically, when you think the Boots of Travel on Puck, you think he's going to be farming a bit more.
I think so. I think
Which
they're
he's
just
not
gonna
been
be
doing.
able
I mean,
to
he's
play-
been...
I think they're just gonna be able to play slow. I think like eventually they'll come out on top by picking off like the Shadow Demon or something.
I think that's true, but
And I think
Food Squash
Nice
caught
up
out,
there.
but the Hex up onto the Puck. Puck just going to get blown up by the damage. Sorry, Night Stalker in for silence, but he will be cleaned up by Ursa. Soulbind over on the side onto Food Squash. Charles surging forward, looking for any damage he can do. But it looks like they're gonna just have to bail out of there now. Inkswell in on Ursa. Food Squash just casually hits him with the disruption. In comes Immortal's Kisses. Ursa forced to pop the enrage. Food Squash looking forward with the Shadow Poisons. And actually gonna claim him inside of the Roach Pit. Meanwhile on the backline, Charles and Fudge going toe to toe. Food Squash looking for him. Not gonna find him. He's gonna manage to Shikuchi his way down behind the Radiant tier 2. That's how all these fights are gonna go for the rest of the game, right? It's gonna be long.
Yeah.
They're gonna need Shadow Poisons to build up.
and I think that works. Like that's how Razor wants to play the fights.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
get more minus armor.
Catch on the Timbersaw. Oh my goodness, the Impale.
Impale. or
Whatever
God.
it's called, Earth Spike. Jesus.
Yeah, or
Nyx Assassin. Yeah, totally who he is.
This game is going to be determined if like the lion can stop the puck from stopping the shadow demon. If it doesn't descend in a stupid way, which probably won't. But like,
That's
Charge forward, Charles
puck
gonna
can
come in,
completely shut
claims
down
teacher.
SD past BKB.
Dreamflow
Yeah,
gonna
I
stop the Foo Squash
If
PP, he
SD's
will go
alive,
down.
Radiant fight is a lot nicer.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
as soon as he goes down, it's really hard.
And straight into the Roche pit, they're gonna go. Typically I feel like you favor the team that doesn't have Shadow Demon and Razor late, right? But I feel like Puck and Ursa actually don't match up well into these cores. As
I think
Bunnings
they-
might be getting caught out here. He's just playing by himself over in the Roche pit. But that is a whole team over there. Bunnings actually gonna pop the fresh BKB.
His first BKB charge.
The Clash picked the Shadow
And try
Demon
and walk
into the
himself
pop.
away. Timber Chain gonna be off the mark, so he'll be just okay. Fell off to the side, will be cleaned up.
Because it seems like something he might do.
He might do
oh.
what?
Like pick the Shadow Demon to puck. Be like, oh, I don't care, puck. Pick the
He
Shadow
picked
Demon.
Shadow Demon early. I think he picked it second,
Okay.
like early second
It's
phase.
just a Akash move to like do that and be like 30 minutes in the game, be like, wait, I didn't know X ability completely stopped me from doing Y. Zero's such a hard count. And I was like, yeah, we're kind of confused, and we just slammed it in the draft.
It definitely wins the lane against Puffy.
Yeah, I was thinking because he can just disrupt him, so he can't dodge him.
Defense in the mid tower. Timber Chain gonna come forward, but nice hex to stop the Inkswell from connecting. Now they look to reset. Timber a little bit forward. Actually gonna Timber Chain even further forward. Taking a lot of damage. Bell cancels the finger. He's gonna use it to burst down that Aegis on Ursa. Timbersaw also gonna go down, but Picha was claimed in the meantime. Bunyan's now forward. No BKB. BKB actually gonna be up in just 1 second, so he'll have it to go forward. Pops it immediately off cooldown. Looking to chase down the Ursa. And with the Hex, will manage to secure him. Already gonna be the next casualty. It's a
The
nice
big
3 for 1,
stun.
including the Aegis from
That was
Northeastern.
very nicely done. If they can
Yeah.
keep baiting in the dives from Ursa and Timber, it makes their fight a lot easier. 'Cause I think separated fights are gonna go a lot better for Radiant because, like you said before, those core matchups are more favorable in
Yeah,
a 1 versus
absolutely.
1. Whereas
Ursa, if he's not able to get directly onto the target, has a hard time. But the problem is he's got to get onto the targets around a static link, around the silence, and around the disruption. Like, it's so hard to play Ursa.
I think
right?
yeah, I
How does-
agree.
How does Enrage interact with like an SD like ulti? I assume it doesn't like affect it at all, so it's still just as good. Like can an
Yeah.
Agnem still shut him down?
You it affects it, I believe, if you enrage first and then cast the demonic purge.
Yeah.
But you can't enrage after the fact.
Well, you can press the button.
Yeah, no, right, but it doesn't affect it after.
Yeah.
Is what I mean.
So you're
Like the
still
status
kinda-
resistance doesn't apply if you press it after you've been ulted.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a problem with just controlling Ursa in fights, if they just make it the fights last more than 5 seconds and you like ulti.
Oh, they just
Ursa,
double
like,
smoked on Dire.
I think you have a good game.
Oops.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot about the coils to lock people down for Ursa, while Timber can make some space.
Alright,
think
here they
the
come.
coil should go on the
Timbersaw
back
leading the
line.
way. Fell gonna pop the smoke. Gets healed immediately. He will
I
go
think it's
down
on
first.
whoever Ursa wants to fight. Yeah.
Actually, Bunyan's BKB'd early. It's a good thing they didn't click on him there because Buck had coil. There was a window. Bunyan's did not TP in time.
That was scary.
Ooh, man. That's a...
But they got out relatively unscathed there. I thought they were gonna lose a lot more heroes. But they
Yeah,
were able to
Fell,
dodge.
it didn't seem like Fell meant to be, but he was in a very good position to pop the smoke and kind of keep the rest of his team behind him.
Yeah. And Bunyan's almost has his refresh. It's almost 700 gold away.
Yeah, the double BKB in the fights is going to be huge. You won't have to worry about Timber at all.
Yeah. He's double ulti should shred the Timber, really.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But yeah, and then the other thing, like back to how they were baiting in Northeastern's baiting in those like grindy fights with the separated structure. I think part of that is a lot of players aren't used to dealing with Shadow Demon mid. in pubs, and you don't realize how much damage this as a core can put out. So you let these grindy fights go down, you know, Timber goes forward, and all of a sudden he's got like 4 shadow poisons on him because you haven't started the fight with a burst. Right? And then
Yeah.
Timber just takes like 1,000 damage before the fight starts. Like, what do you do?
Timber should be going like a hood. He shouldn't be taking
He's got a hood.
damage. Yeah, he shouldn't be taking that much damage.
Shadow Poison plus Soul Assumption. Not Soul Assumption. Soul Catcher. Oh my god, Northeastern
Yeah,
just
Soul
double
Catcher's
smoked.
gonna be
What's
good.
going on?
And they smoked on a ward. That's really unfortunate.
Double
Well,
smoked.
what's
on a
Dire gonna
ward.
do about that? Because I know they're smoked, but like.
They've actually counter smoked
Oh,
over
is this a
towards the
bait? Or are
south.
they bait? No, they're not baiting the Ursa.
No, they're gonna
That's a
dodge
good-
each other. It looks like. This is a great
They're
position
dodge-
if they kick off a fight here for Radiant. They will pop. Both of them
I
know.
think Carson's gonna get.
Oh.
Oh, illusion baited.
That was sick
Yeah.
because Weaver was right there to break the smoke, so they thought it was real.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even
and
think about that.
yep, and Weaver was smoked himself, so he actually knew that there was heroes up on that high ground.
I thought like Dire was gonna like 340 chest them by like baiting the Ursa mid
Alright,
and
Charles
knowing where they're
running
gonna come
forward.
from.
With the Yules, able to catch out. Fell once again. Fell.
That's a kill.
Lot of damage. Will go down. Timbersaw claims that kill. Bunyan's though, I mean, Bunyan's just able to put pressure on this tier 2 top. It's not the worst thing in the world. He's actually claimed top net worth as well. He's got the refresher once he gets the recipes. 600,
so
sorry, 800 gold away. Yes.
Okay, so he just shift queued.
He queued up 2 perseverance, yeah.
Got the refresher.
it got me in my head as well, because I was like, yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, that's really funny. Debating everyone.
How's Ursa doing? Yeah, like Ursa's completely fallen off. I mean, I guess not completely fallen off in form, but you'd
Yeah.
think Ursa would be like 5k ahead this game, right? Dire's
Yeah,
been
he
just
was
controlling
He was
them
very
out.
far ahead at the early game, but Razor's items just allowed him to split push more efficiently, and they haven't gotten the definitive fights on the Dire team that
Yeah.
Ursa needs with this diffusal rush.
Yeah, he's got the
Especially with
BKB now.
Aegis. Like they lost the Aegis fight, which
Yeah.
makes it really, really hard for them.
He does have the BKB now, so he'll be able to not get disrupted and just kind of held away from the entire fight. Problem is, it doesn't stop the demonic purge. So Shadow
not at
Demon
all.
gets an ult on him from far away. I mean, you're still really slow.
Well, I think you're like looking later game to get him with your like swift blink, and not
No,
be your problem that you're too far
It's
away.
absolutely true, but they kind of want to play for now as well. I don't think they want to just go late.
I think the problem is, right now it's going late for Radiant is their cores are pretty poor besides the Razor, or at least the Night
Yeah.
Stalker is. He's fallen a bit behind the core pack, which having a solid tri-core against a more dual core is gonna be.
Yeah, but they're at this point on Radiant where
Big
they
Fun
kind of
showing
have the
there?
items they need, and they will fall off quickly, like more quickly because they're behind. But
Oh no.
hang on, as he actually dodges the
Completely
dust on
botched
Charles.
it,
Uh,
Oh, he
Oh,
straight
that's
back
not
in.
good.
Oh no, okay, he's gonna run away anyway, and here comes the rest of the team. Puck that jumps all the way down the back, finds Fuse Crush. Fuse Crush gonna snap the coil.
One job done. All
X on the
one
Puck.
good.
Puck gets fingered, taken down, blown up. Charles on the back line taking a lot of damage as well. Ursa small linked onto him.
Almost 100
Actually, a
down.
massive link. That's
24.
not right by me. And they'll go their separate ways.
Razor's
Bunyan's
so
on the
dumb.
back.
Razor is very dumb.
Gonna BKB TP. He can cancel his
Can't believe
TP if
it.
he wants.
Also,
Oh my
he
goodness.
could have just probably. Actually, I don't know.
I think he could have killed them all.
Well, I don't know if he would have just kept. Like, he had like 8 Fury stacks on him.
Yeah, but with double ults up, it would have been close. I mean, I won't second guess him too much.
Yeah, if the call was to run away.
If he, I mean, if
just gotta
he
get out.
didn't like start the TP, I could see that going differently. But
Yeah.
he was going down.
He was out of links though, which makes it really threatening.
Yeah, in that fight, I only saw the second link, so I'm not sure if he got the first link off onto Ursa or not.
Yeah,
But he had,
I
he
don't
had
know,
like a 20
140
damage.
damage stolen.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was onto Ursa.
The second one was onto Ursa, and that made me think it was a short link. But I didn't see the first one.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the first.
Carson has no fear. He's playing like pause 5 Lion, and he's still playing like when he played pause 3 Axe. It's
It's a sight to behold.
Yeah, he's
Wonderful.
done a lot of good for it. Some of it seems maybe not the most intentional because he stood in some weird spots and tanked some ganks that you really
I
wouldn't
think
expect. Like, I mean,
It's been very helpful. He's
Absolutely.
died 6 times, but he's in 11 of their 14 kills, so he's definitely been impactful,
oh yeah,
helping them.
the fingers have been pretty clutch. They've mostly been targeted on the puck as well.
Well, I hope Carson's in, like that many kills because he's only just following the team. Like he's always with the team trying to fight. Like since laning, he does not go on his own that much. His own
Yeah, I
missions.
mean, he's gone 4-step as well. He's not greeted out for Blink, so I don't really... You know, if he greeted for Blink and also played like that, maybe you start to have an issue, but he's not too hard. Bunyan's actually interested in this.
Well, I think you go 4-step if you think Ursa's gonna be the problem, and Blink if you think Puck's gonna be the problem.
I'm
Or-
so shocked that Bunyan's went for that Link, by the way. That's a no-fear play. I mean, Timber's whole team was right behind him.
Both the teams were right next to each other there. Wow, this sentry just barely misses the ward on
Oh,
the
no.
Radiant sentry.
That is,
Just barely misses it.
it's on the tangent line there.
That's
It is.
insane. That's so close.
Absolutely the tangent line.
Alright, Dire gonna smoke up in the mid lane. And the X-ping from Foo Squash, but then he runs right towards it. he walks up the hill. I mean, he's gotta know. They break the smoke. They see
broke-
How
Charles.
does
They
Weaver
see the
get
rest
away
of the
with
team.
this?
Fell. Forces away. Still gonna get caught. Fudge on the side gets caught himself as well. Somehow Fell doesn't go down, and Charles actually gonna be the one to get fingered and blown up. Here come the BKBs.
double
two
buyback.
Bunnies. Yeah, double buyback, but the Razor's so big, he's got so much damage off the Ursa. He actually has 400 damage from the Ursa.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
He's killing
Bunnies with the triple kill, looking to run down Puck. That is a dieback for the Weaver. Timber trying to TP away, will get blown up by the Shadow
It's a
Poisons.
huge fight for Radiant.
That
This is when they gotta start all
absolutely
shot. That was so like awkward at the beginning when they just pushed up and then the Weaver walked all the way onto the high ground.
Yeah, that was
Right after.
Yep. Purdue split. They went south to chase down Fudge, but the rest of the Northeastern team was gathered towards the north and blew up Charles. Couldn't get an ult off.
Yeah, and then he bought back, ulted back in at half HP.
Yeah.
But this Aegis is huge for Radiant. Bunions has an Axe now with his double.
Funny enough, they don't actually have Roach damage, and they
This
don't
Roach
really
is
have
kinda
the best
dirty.
Aegis carrier.
This is
Yeah.
not looking like that great of a rush. But I think Bunnies can tank it at this point.
Yeah, I think
He's
it'll.
gonna leave Fudge to tank it. Fudge, don't die! Oh my goodness. What's the old Foo Squash draft saying? No Roche, no damage, no tower,
high
only
ground.
team fight.
No, yeah, no high ground. Boost Watch draft has to have like no stuns, no high ground, no Roche for sure.
So yeah, Bunyan's now 5k ahead of everyone else.
He is extremely large and extremely in
Did I
charge.
just see him eat a shard, or did? Oh no, he gave
I
the
think he
shard
gave it
to
Night Stalker.
Night Stalker.
I think that though, like this is like Razor's.
What do you
peak. I
get
don't
from
think
this?
He gets much better than this.
I
Oh,
think
you-
so. Yeah, I think
It restores your HP. Okay, yeah.
I think they can go very aggressive now. I think they should be able to win most fights.
Yeah, I don't see the Razor dying. Like the dire supports don't really nuke, and the mid
Yeah,
isn't
having the
that great of
double
a nuke.
BKB is very nice. He just takes no damage from the supports, and most of their damage. Only Ursa can really kill him, but Ursa just winks him, and then he doesn't give a shit.
The Puck is gonna have Ag's Coil for the next fight. He's just 300 gold away. So that's probably the best. The problem is Puck doesn't want to go on Razor, but he might need to try and Ag's Coil the Razor outside of the fight to give Ursa time to blow up the backline.
Well, I think Razor and Ursa typically are running at each other, or at least Razor is always running at the Ursa.
No, but that's what I mean. If you can Ag's Coil the Razor away from the Ursa, away from the backline. Right, if you
It's
can
just hard-
separate the fight.
Yeah.
But it's so hard because you don't just like jump and kill a Shadow Demon. This is back to what I was saying why it's hard for Ursa. You don't jump and kill a Shadow Demon. You don't jump and kill a Razor. Like, how do you deal with these heroes?
It's very difficult. Weaver is looking for his own ags. He's still
Yeah, is he
putting
almost got
200
it?
away.
No.
No, he's a bit away. Timber wants an ags of his own. There is an ags on Shadow Demon, which is very
Yeah.
nice. He has all the purge charges.
Yeah, and really you just dump them all on Ursa. Like one after the other. You don't need to really press out anyone else this game.
Well, it doesn't really do much for anyone else.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I mean though, right? Like
Yeah.
you're
so-
just getting this ag so that you can, once it runs out on Ursa, you just press it again. How do you fight?
Well, the big thing is the slow, so he might reuse it while it's in duration.
Bunyan's gonna just go ahead with the ult to take his tier 2. This is true.
There
This
is
is the
a-
only way they take towers actually, is
This
if
is,
they
yeah.
use the Eye of the Storm. So
There is a blink on the Night Stalker. He hopefully
he has picked it up.
to
Yeah,
find Puck all the time.
yeah, Night Stalker's catching up with that shard given to him.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are, I think Northeastern's gonna be content with just like taking down some towers now with this Aegis. They only have a minute 50 left.
Trying to gain some map control. And Foo
Yeah.
Squash has gone back. So they're not looking to push high ground just quite
But
yet.
you can see how Purdue feels. I mean, Buck's cutting waves.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
I don't know. It's a very hard game for Purdue at this point.
I agree. Yeah. I think they're not able to play the map how they want to on Ursa and Timber.
Yeah.
Only Puck is able to really get out and do things. The rest of them are just standing together. On the
Another Eye
other
of the
side of the
Storm
map,
boost.
while Northeastern pushes towers every 60 seconds when they get a new Eye of the Storm.
Yep. Now, if Dire shows, they might actually look to pressure the tier 3. And yeah, Bunyan's gonna just walk up. He's got half duration on the Eye of the Storm. They can take a full tower if they're not forced away here. But yeah, here comes the TPs.
Aegis, only 50 seconds left.
I think you gotta back out here. You force TPs, you force them out of top, and yeah. That's exactly what they'll do.
They're out of here.
They outie.
Puck still attempting to cut waves in the mid lane.
Alright, you see what Pluck has queued up in terms of items?
I do. That's Giga based.
Got Dagon. Bog. I'm kind of surprised it's not an E-Blade. But I agree with the sentiment that they don't have enough burst. They need to just burst people. Maybe with the
Yeah.
soulbind kind of thing.
They aren't able to kill. Haven't been able to kill that initial target, which makes the next grouping easier. It feels like.
The problem is, and I see, here's where I disagree a little bit with Foo Squash build, and it's like disagree with rank whatever immortal lol. But he's going for the Yules into Wind Waker. I think if he just goes Aeon Disc, right? Puck can never jump you again. And it's just
Yeah.
one more person you can't go on.
I think so. I think he's gonna try to. The reason he's going Waker, I believe, is to save whoever gets coiled. Either he gets coiled, or
Yep.
somebody else gets coiled, and you
Oh,
can just
and
dodge it.
slip
and
out.
just-
Yeah.
Oh,
run
I
at it.
totally agree with that. And Foo Squash has said it before. He says like, I should be positioned so far back. I don't need Aeon because they can't jump me if they don't see me.
He says that they shouldn't ever be able to see you, which I feel like is a big ask on any hero.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
well, that's why I say I disagree with it a little a little bit. Is I think he's a little bit overzealous there, like in that regard.
Yeah,
Eat-
I'm just
eat the
thinking
card,
that-
eat the cardi, please. With the eat the cardi, they're doing so much damage.
Oh, the
I
Cardi's
think he's-
bottom.
I think he
And
was
top.
scared. Oh jeez, that's a big wave pot.
It is.
Yeah, I
Um,
guess with this wave pressure, he was eat the card, please. Thank you.
I
Jeez,
think-
man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be for the coil. I think he's expecting either him or Razor is gonna get coiled, and he'll either use it on himself or the Razor. Hopefully, walk out.
Yeah.
And it
Okay, and
makes-
here's the misplay though. Is Fel has picked up a Ghost Scepter, which he can never press this game.
it'll be fine. When Ursa's munching at your bits, you want the
I
Ghost
think
Scepter.
Ursa can never go on Lion though.
He has. That's how they won. They didn't win. They ended up losing. Ursa won in the Lion.
That's
In the fight
think-
on Radiant's triangle.
yeah. I think Ursa
Yeah,
has
but they
to because
but they
that
dump
allows
in
Puck.
they dump in with the Weaver with the Inkswell.
Yeah, and then that caught out the Lion. Because
Yep.
that's who they chased, and then they went on him with Ursa.
Yeah, I guess. I just see so much magic damage that if he presses Ghost Scepter, he's gonna get timbered and pucked.
I think
That's
Ursa needs to go on the line so that way Puck can be free to do anything he wants,
That could be
And then-
fair, yeah.
and Lion's able to avoid that by just having Ghost Scepter for the most part.
Here's the smoke up from Radiant. They're gonna walk straight into Puck. Looks like no vision on him, so they broke. He was behind the tree, able to blink away. Coil onto
There's-
2.
To the Grimstroke side.
Soulbine's
Dire
just to
used
zone him
a
away.
little bit, like high ground's right there. Oh, Razor did also use his
Flicker,
Salty.
Blue Squash Flicker. Oh boy, looks like Radiant wants to just wait out Roche. It's not gonna. It's a long Roche spawn. Wow.
It is a very,
2 minutes and 25 seconds from now.
it is gonna be a while. But Weaver has his Ags now, so he can save whoever. Ideally, the finger target is.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Man, Mumbo Steam messaging me. Turn off notifications from everything but Steam messages.
I am a quirked up white boy with a bit of swag. Bust it down.
True. It's in my recording. Ah. All right, smoke
I need
smoke
nothing
up from
more
Purdue.
than Mumbo nuts in my life.
Purdue gonna make their way up through the river. They're gonna walk into Roche, but again, long spawn. It's not up just yet. They're gonna actually walk from the low ground. Weaver gonna pop.
Weaver finds the rest of the Radiant there.
I think it just doesn't have to worry about that kind of stuff for the most part because Lion doesn't have a blank.
Okay, this Bunyan's force TP is back top.
Nice Stalker found Grim.
Wait, what
Just
the?
picked him off.
Did he just cancel his TP? What happened? He was TPing. I stopped looking. I thought he was gone.
Grimstroke?
Yeah, he was invis and TPing.
I believe Night Stalker stunned him with the sentry that was down or something.
I thought he
don't
was super out. I mean, I stopped looking. I went and looked top.
know. I didn't watch. I just watched him die at the end.
Yeah. I so thought he was out. Oops. Look at this. Teacher has a basher.
He's farming up. He's ready to slap. He has similar net worth to the Ursa nowadays,
Yeah.
and they do the same thing. They're gonna run at the back line with their big damage, try to kill
Yeah,
him.
and Bunyan's on the front is gonna just. He's got the Shivas almost done. And he's gonna run in with the refresher, and I mean it's just so much damage Razor does. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that ward. Look at the
You
ward
got
placed. I love that.
You got the. I have the storm strike interval and the
That's 25.
target.
Oh, the
now.
target.
You got both of them, so
Yum.
he's heavily committed. He's looking for either a Shiva's or a Windmaker of his own.
I think he's gonna get the Shivas first. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Smoke
Puck
up from
has
the
the
Dire.
Dagon level 1 is ready on Puck.
Roche has respawned. Roche 3. Oop, I've clicked on items.
Windmaker is ready on the Shadow Demon. But here they go.
Run into Fudge. Fudge forces himself down to the low ground. He's actually living. Gets used up and will be cleaned up. Oh, they found Fell up top as well. Is Radiant actually gonna decide to go in on this? Oh my goodness. Bunyan's in with the double ult. Babs the Ag's coil. But oh my
The
god, the
ulties.
Storm's doing so much. He will get cleaned up, won't take down the Timber. Timber might go down to poisons actually. It's gonna use the dodge. Two Squash does so much damage with the Shadow Poison.
And he didn't get jumped on
No.
at all.
Arcane
but-
Ring
Timber in from the
actually-
back. And here comes the buybacks from the Dire. Ursa gonna buy back into this fight. Now they're gonna look for Foo Squash. Foo Squash. Trying to finish off Timber. Here comes the Mortimer's Kisses in from Fudge. We watch Foo Squash trying to escape. Fudge was cleaned up in the meantime.
Foo Squash and Nice Doctor escape.
Yep. Yeah, unable to take down Timber as well. So many Shadow Poisons were pumped in to trying to take him down, but
You set
not
a
able to
cap
clean it up for him.
in the hood.
Roach 3 gonna go towards Purdue, and we're at a very even game, right? Less than 1k network lead.
That's all about to change with this Ags, though.
Oh yeah. That was Ursa's buyback, but Ursa's gonna grab the Aegis.
He's gonna grab the Aegis, and
Who do they give the Ags to, actually?
Puck grabbed it, but
Puck has one.
yeah.
Now,
Wonder.
yeah,
Ursa
actually,
can use
Puck can't... Okay, so if you have an Ag's Blessing,
Ursa?
and then you eat the Ag's Blessing from Roche, you get refunded. If you don't upgrade your Ag's Blessing, you do not get the gold back.
Really? I didn't know that's how it works. So you have to upgrade it and then you get the gold back?
Yeah, so if he ate the Ags already and had the Blessing, he would get 5,800 gold. Right? But since he
Yeah.
has the Aghanim Scepter, if he eats the Blessing, he just has the item in his inventory, he has to sell it for 2,100.
Wow, I didn't realize that. That's amazing, actually. That's so cool.
So it would be a mistake to just eat this one.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I've made that mistake. I'm pretty
Yeah, he's
sure.
gonna give it over to Ursa.
But he just
okay.
gave it to Ursa.
So what I'm not sure about, I'm not sure if you can eat the Ags once you've already eaten the Roche Eggs. I've not tested that.
Just
Like,
give
can you
Yoey
eat
money
it for a
back.
refund? I don't know. Okay, Bunyan still feels confident. They're actually gonna look towards Aru, but the Glimmer trying to get him away. What's this? This tier 3 is at 850 health.
There's
the
an
tier 3
Octarine
bot.
on Timber.
He's got an Octarine? Interesting.
He has one.
Yeah.
He's ready to cast spells even more often.
Yes.
If you think Timber saw spam spells enough before, think again.
Yeah, he's got the Ags. Do they all have Ags except for the Grim? Yeah.
Yes.
And
Grim Ags?
the
No,
Grim
he's
Ags is
not
bad
in
this
this game.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't get the Eye of the Storm, you just get the sucky Razor.
Night Stalker is 24.5. Foo Squash on the Shadow.
Alright, Foo Squash gonna lead off with the disruption onto Ursa. Ursa just gonna jump away.
He got the 2 charges count on the Shadow.
Yeah, the 2 disruptions.
That's actually so big when it's all just clear out those moves.
Yeah. It's gonna disrupt the Timber. Actually gonna break him up, but Radiant, they're gonna go forward for this. They gotta be careful not to overextend. Puck jumps back, gets the coil, just onto Bunions, Wind Waker, gonna save him from the break stun. And
I want to see an
both teams
Ags
can
or
start
a
each other.
refresher. It's Puck.
Ags refresher on Puck.
Yeah, I want to see a refresher so bad on this guy.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Like you see Bunions dying. Like,
Yeah,
he's
no,
dying
absolutely.
because they break Puck for it, not Guardian.
Now here comes the go forward. You're gonna focus on the Ursa, even though he has the Aegis, they're gonna pop it. No, the time lapse
Oh, the
actually.
Weaver!
Oh, I heard it. I thought he died.
I thought
Second link gonna blow him up very quick. Now Bunions didn't actually steal a ton of damage because the second link was so short. Ursa broke it up. Remember, he is on dieback and he'll go down. 115 seconds on the deck. No Ursa. Aru gonna be cleaned up as soon as the Glimmer Cape ends. And disruption. Charles
What a
trying to run
head.
away with the Shikuchi. And he heals up. He's got another Shikuchi coming up. But no, stun
Wow,
coming
those
down.
were some on-point stunts from Thel and the Lion there.
Oh yeah.
That was very impressive.
That could just be it, by the way. 100 seconds, no Weaver. 90 seconds, no Ursa.
Oh no!
And- What?
Razor!
Oh, I thought he TP'd base.
He got found out by the Puck.
I looked away. He TP'd to the mid wave.
Yeah. It was a big wave. Push it out. And he just got bursted by the Dagon.
He does buy back immediately because they know there's no buybacks on these dire heroes. But Razor's
He
really
has a
stuck in the
TP
base.
five.
He's got a
He
TP
has
in
to
5.
kick
Okay.
the Timber out and then he's gonna go join his team.
Yep. Gets Yule's stuff. Now is the TP. Meanwhile, up top, they're actually gonna find Puck. Goes down inside the disruption, does buy back. Razor
But now they're
comes
big.
in with the wave.
They're big 4 Razors here.
I'm surprised they're not just going for end here. They're going for the top lane of Rax. But they are allowing time for potentially these dire heroes to respawn.
35 still for Ursa.
Gonna go for mid wave. There's no more glyph. They've already used glyph. Razor gonna have refresher in 20. He's refresher right when Ursa respawns. And they're gonna try and play Megas. Pops the first Eye of the Storm. Focus on that range rush. But there's no wave! Puck's taking the wave top! Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Disaster.
no. That Eye of the Storm is now useless.
Yeah, and because they
You're
didn't
gonna
have
have
the
to
mid
go.
wave, the mid wave was shoved so far. When they stop paying attention to the top wave and Puck shoves it out, backdoor comes on.
Heads up play there from Puck.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's pretty game saving. You might give up
Save their
Megas,
act.
honestly, if you don't make that play.
But now they're just
DD
running
bomb.
down mid up with the smoke.
Yeah, Ursa's gonna grab
Ooh,
this
and
DD.
Ursa's
They're gonna know there's a smoke, I think, because yeah, the Radiant Obs ward did see the DD. Gets picked up under vision. Now remember, Bunions has no buyback because he died in the mid. He bought
Yes.
back for that push. They only got one lane.
He does have his full combo up though.
That's an arcane blink on Night Stalker.
That's
When he uses his ulti, is he doing
yeah. Blinks and then ults.
Poo Squash does have the Aeon disc now, so off of that push they got some items. But oof. I thought that was actually gonna be just the end of the game when they get Ursa 110, was it? Something like that?
Something, but all their waves were in a bad spot and they had a tough time going with the mid wave because Purdue did a nice job of making Radiant react.
Yeah, absolutely. Timber is picking up the shard. 50 minutes, he's gonna buy the shard.
The
Now-
flamethrower.
It's not actually a bad shard.
It's a great
No, it's
shot.
good. It's a
It's
good
amazing.
shard.
But I
And
do actually
they
agree
needed
with
this
him
game
putting it
because
off till
Ursa
now.
doesn't hit buildings.
Yeah, exactly. But I do agree with him putting it off till now because they haven't really been in the position to hit the buildings. Blink forward from Teacher with that arcane blink, gonna pop the ulti.
Gonna grab.
You have
nice
constant, you have almost constant uptime on the ulti with the arcane blink, huh?
Yeah, it's
Like
ridiculous.
10-15 second downtime, something like that.
Something like that.
Bunions is just in. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Onto the Ursa.
He's so aggro. He's gonna pop all the spells onto the Ursa. Ursa gonna TP. Dream Coil, but the Wind Waker save
Waker.
gets Bunions out of there.
That's so
This is
big.
both Eye of
Like,
the
you
Storm's
need a second
popped.
coil.
He's working on the refresher now on Puck.
I'm looking
Just
forward.
Wind Waker over the high ground.
Wind Waker's such
Oh
a
god,
good
so many
item.
heals,
Like,
but-
it's worth
Against
how
Puck,
much it
yeah.
costs.
Bunions does have another BKB as well. Nyx takes so much damage.
His Eye
But the Eye of the Storm's
just
about to
shredding.
run out. 20 seconds, they're gonna be on cooldown. Both Eye of the Storm's over. Bunions let's pop the BKB. Gets one more link up onto Weaver. Actually able to make it work for him. He's got 100 damage up with that. Now the jump forward. Fell gonna fall. The Bunions. Now looks to just run away. The Wind Waker gets Blue Squash out of there. But on the front line, Fudge taking down Ticha now in a bit of trouble. Fudge gonna buy back. They're TPing to the tier 2s to try and get back. Fell did as well. But they're still out of the fight for a while. Ticha taking a lot of damage. Ticha trying to run away. He's gonna fly over the
Right
high
there,
ground,
it's on the
somehow
Ursa.
managing to get out. Now in the back lines, Bunions has the ult going again. It's so
This
chaotic.
fight
He's
is
looking for
insane.
300. The Dagon down to 600. They're looking for
Weaver
Puck. Puck trying to get back to the base. The Wind Waker forward, but Bunions now gets taken down by Ursa. 125
And Puck
seconds on the deck.
manages
Blue
to get
Squash
into the
can't get.
fountain.
Oh my god. Blue Squash blinks away from his own disruption, has the Wind Waker. Gets further away. Okay. Gonna reset.
He flickered first.
Oh, it's like a 2-minute fight.
That was a great fight.
What the fuck happened?
Nothing. They
Oof.
Nobody had buybacks except for the supports and Timber.
So the biggest issue with that, right? Bunions ran in, and I was surprised Bunions went so deep to kick off that fight. Right, he has no buyback, but they didn't take the outpost. So the supports brought back, but they TP to the tier 2 top. They run all the way back in.
All the way. That's rough.
Yeah. Which, I mean, they did eventually get back in before the fight ended. But,
Yeah, they managed to.
but I mean,
Looking for
that's
an
a...
ag on Snapfire.
Has he finished it? I saw him building it.
No,
he
he's
doesn't
not
have the gold
finished
yet,
quite
so
yet.
bought that.
Still looking for it. But there's the blink on the lion.
Yep.
Abyssal on Night Stalker now.
He has finished the Abyssal, yep.
Aeon
you're right.
on the Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon gonna get a Hex soon as well. It's gonna be a big deal when he gets this Hex.
It is. Refresher on the puck. It's ready.
Okay, this is the answer. I mean, we've seen the Dream Coils do so much work. They've got the Wind Wakers to escape the coil. And
But he has
Razor
to
does
use
have double
both.
Wind Waker, right?
Yeah, if you can time it properly, the puck's refresher should be ignored by the Windmaker. But that's a tough ask.
It really is. You use like one button, you use one Wind Waker because you feel like you're in trouble, and just all of a sudden you're getting hit by coils.
Yep. Both the coils.
Also, 53 minutes. first CSL game of the season.
It's a long one.
Could we see 60-minute items? Roshan is Roshan's respawned. I don't know how long Roshan's been up for. I wasn't looking at it.
I wasn't either.
I got caught
Probably-
up in the excitement.
Yeah, it's probably been up for a good bit, I think.
But it's got a refresher shard. You can put the refresher shard on the Razor.
Oh, the triple ulti, fabled, infamous.
Literally, if you get the triple ult, right, with the +1 Eye of the Storm target, you have 3 targets on your Eye of the Storm.
Plus 3. Right? Isn't that how it works?
It's no, it's 3 targets total. So 1 default, 1 from the Ags, and 1 from the tower.
Yeah. Oh, I guess so.
And then you get that 3 times, right?
Yeah.
But they all target the same way because it's based on the lowest HP unit.
I see.
Okay, Razor's gonna see the Roche. But yeah, if he gets 3 ults, right? If they can bait the glyph somehow, you just GM. It's so much.
Yeah.
Because each hit takes the armor, right? So it's so much.
Yeah. It's a lot of damage.
Combine that with the little shredder too. Tower's gonna be on like -15 armor. And yeah, what's the buyback hotkey? Buyback hotkey is I always mistake it for O. O is fantasy points.
Yeah. Useless stat.
So Razor doesn't have it for gold, and Puck bought out.
The
Puck buy
refresher.
out for
Wow.
the refresher.
Yep. I guess so.
Maybe that's one item I don't actually disagree with buying out for. I was gonna hard disagree with buying out, but
No, that's like that.
a pretty
item
crucial
is
item.
Game changing, I think, for this. If they can get a double coil into the Razor and just burst him.
But now they're playing so scared. They're finally gonna leave the base, but it's not gonna be time to stop the Roche.
Ooh, that scan is just slightly off the mark. Oh, now it works. The Razor ran up. But they got it.
Refresher. Sorry, Aegis for abundance, please. Yeah.
Yeah. And he also has the shard on him.
He actually has buyback again. I was thinking he didn't have buyback, but that was so long ago.
Yeah,
The
he's
fights
gonna
last
have,
so long that he's got buyback up again.
He has the money in 200 gold, and
Yeah.
then he'll be ready.
So he'll have Aegis, he'll have buyback. They finally put the gem onto Night Stalker as well. They've probably been swapping it on and off. I've been seeing it in Fudge's inventory. Take advantage of the flying vision.
Indeed. There is the Ags on the Snapfire now. Gobble up, ready in action.
Who ate the Ags? I wasn't watching. I should have been. But there was an Ags on that Roche. It looks like they gave it to Fusquash.
Squash, yeah. So
And because he's got 6.7k gold in his inventory and he has a Hex.
Yep.
So I'm assuming they gave it to him. To
I would
refund the
also
money.
assume that.
But they could have given it to Lion.
They could have. AoE finger. 20 seconds. Best.
Give an epic.
Best Ags.
Here they go. Are they just gonna walk up? They probably could.
They're gonna nice soccer up first.
Teacher gonna go
Try to
forward
take
for
the-
vision. Yep. Bunyan's just gonna commit one ult. They get the glyph. It's a very quick glyph, so the pressure's really gonna be on.
Glyph is down now, so they
Yeah.
can just walk in the tower.
Teacher kinda off mark with his team. The rest of the team backed out. He went in and popped the Abyssal. That was actually take down Grim, and that's a dieback. Teacher
Oh my
is
God,
actually
he lit.
flying his way away! Oh my goodness, how is he
back
out?
up. The backup's here.
Bunyan's does so much damage with these Eyes of the Storm.
Yes,
Even
Timber's
saved
at
the
minus
shard.
35. He was at minus
There's no
37.
dieback on Timber. There is one on Ursa, but he's not buying back. He's gonna do it now. Puck goes down as well. That's dieback. Or not a dieback, rather, but he didn't have the gold. We talked about that.
Very
Refresher
impressive.
shard swapped in.
Those Eyes of the Storms are crazy.
I can't believe Teacher got out. I thought he...
I also can't believe he got out.
I had the camera on that too. I saw him go in, and the rest of his team walked straight back. And he just went into 5 heroes and popped the
Oh,
Invisible.
he just got thrown in.
Gobble up, throw forward.
Gobble up.
Oh, the AoE Hex Lion 25. Provides the
Love to see
control
it.
onto Ursa. Razor trying to finish the game. Eye of the Storm is going to be running out. But the jump forward 3v5, what can you do if you're on Purdue? Trying to
What can you
live, trying to get back to the fountain, but your base is going down.
It's there.
Tip's
It's
gonna come
30K
out.
down
GG
now.
is
GG
called.
is
Oh. Man, what,
What
a
a
game.
Didn't
Alright.
see 60-minute items, unfortunately.
Game 1 of the best of 3. Oh, Jesus.
Impressive gameplay. Well,
We really went through the gamut of emotions in that
That
cast,
was.
right? We went through the not a real cast into the the early game. Yeah, I that was a crazy game.
It was.